Umpire Director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I've checked the feet, fair delivery. We can start with front on first, please. Ball appears to be passing close to the bat. Can I have ultra edge, please? Okay. The ultra edge, keep it rolling through, keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking when ready, please. Copy that. Waiting for the ball tracker, Shaikat. There comes the ball tracker. Ball pitching in line, impact in line, wickets missing. I'm going back to Shaikat on field. Shaikat, you are going to stay with your not out decision. Please stand by. You can signal now. You're on screen.
Yeah, review lost. Bangladesh have lost the review. That ends the first over. It's 2 without loss.
ভাড়া ভাই স্বপ্ন তো বড় লিমিটে তো ছোট হইলে চলবে আনলিমিটেড লাইফ চলুক গ্রামীণ ফোনের মান্থলি প্ল্যানে এক প্ল্যানে এক মাস
Bangladesh putting faith in the same lineup. No changes in that side. Sri Lanka coming up with 3 changes. One seam bowler, one Indu Hasaranga. The captain comes back in after suspension, and Dhananjay De Silva, who's in the middle and still survives. Thaskin from the rocket end. Looking to pull it. And finally nowhere there, directed from Leeton. Bit of an appeal.
He's in a bit of pain. It's taken it on the arm. We will of course have a look. But did he plonk his bat? A lot closer than what we think.
We have an umpire referral for run out at the striker's end. Can I have your best side on angle, please? Keep it rolling through, keep it rolling through. Brett is grounded behind the popping trees before the wicket was broken. I have a decision for the big screen.
The Dutch Bangla Bank decision pending. And it is Rocket not out. He placed his bat right in time.
Just in time, in fact. I think we've got a broken stump. Sri Lanka will be happy that they don't have a broken arm there. Kusal Mendis getting hit and he's in a bit of pain.
Yes, just the middle stump. He's connecting the cable.
Have that stump replaced. Now, in the previous over, I was trying to mention the pace, the spin that was on offer on the pitch, on this particular pitch. The same one the second T20 international was played. In terms of what the Bangladesh bowlers got against what the Sri Lankan bowlers got on that pitch. Sri Lankan bowlers are a lot quicker now. Madhushankar, Patirana, they get the ball to go through 11.5 Ks on average quicker than the Bangladesh bowlers. Bangladesh have gotten a little bit more bounce. Now when it comes to turn as well, Bangladesh got more turn. Now I'll tell you the reason for that, because when they bowled, there was no dew. So then you can grip the ball. You'll get something out of the pitch. Sri Lankans, it slid through a lot more now. Going into today's game, everything's even. There won't be any dew. So it'll all come down to your skills. What pace you can generate, what swing, and then the guile you have as a spinner. So I think it's going to be an exciting game.
Yeah, Wanindu Hasaranga's back, so he's definitely going to bowl 4 important overs along with Mahesh Thikshana. Bangladesh have quite a few options, but it's Taskin Ahmed who's going to continue. Well bowled, right outside the off stump.
Oh, he's not sure of the bounce now. I don't know whether there's any uneven bounce, but the previous delivery that got big on him and hit him on his arm, it's playing on Mendis's mind. But right through both overs, so far we've seen 8 deliveries. Almost every delivery back of a length, and the batters caught on the crease. They've got to try and push forward if they're not sure.
Opened him up, going for the quick single. Shanto not throwing it. The first 2 deliveries, Taskin Ahmed, you mentioned the first one rising up on Kushal Mendis, it hit him on the right arm. The second one, Lishan Das, the wicketkeeper, actually had to stoop a bit low. Still early, still very early on in the game. But, there is some evidence.
Don't need the 200 that they did get the first game. They got to try to be competitive. You mentioned they got the 2 spinners and they are a handful. So 165, 170, get yourself that score. Get yourself in the game and take it from there.
The Bangladesh too, they have Shak Mahdi Hassan, the off spinner. Rishad Hussain, leg spinner, has been impressive, has been quite impressive. Past 2 matches in particular. Apart from that also, Mahmudullah Riyad in the lineup does offer another spin option. He's given the ball, that is.
Field has changed. Fine leg in the circle and square leg sneaking out. Oh, a couple of boundaries, I guess, will wake him up. Sanat Jayasuriya here with the team. Consultant, High Performance Centre. With Sri Lanka cricket. It's only 4s and 6s that he deals in. Was in the AC box during the pre-game. Dumped out in the sun today for some reason. 4, that's gone through. That's gone through the hands of Rishad. Just the breather Sri Lanka needed. Ends the over. 8 for no loss.
Let's one expert, pump it up. Let's one expert, play your drum. Let's one expert, guess it right. We are gonna win tonight. Let's one expert, let's one expert. We are gonna win tonight.
Two overs done with. Boundary in the last delivery of the second over. It was the first one in this innings. Wide from width offered. And Kushal Mendis was on top of it.
Now for the first time, there was a bit of pushed on to that front foot. Why he was able to do that was because the line wasn't good. There was width on offer, so he's a better decision and move. Stop those. But no, I'm sure Sanat Jayasuriya down there by closer to the
Pitched it up yet again, looking for some swing. But this is good batting. Quick single taken. You're mentioning Sanjay Surya, the 96 World Cup, 4s and 6s. Certainly somebody to light up the stadium back in those days with boundaries. I'm sure he opts to bathe in the sun. Got the opportunity, why not?
And
Good bowling. If I feel this is the time when Dish asking some questions. Again, quick single.
yep, good call from Dhananjay De Silva. He called it through. Still not very convincing the Sri Lankan batters. Work. The way to do it. Keep rotating the strike, get through. Give yourself a chance to get used to the conditions. Catch up. Because if we talk about the power play Sri Lanka made 6, 45 for 2, 49 for 1 when they 5. So you catch up.
Oh, cracking stroke from Dhananjay De Silva. Square of the wicket on the offside. 4 runs.
Dhananjay always looks like he's got much time. Paying the price. Purring in line. There's width. Boundaries and both went with on off.
Evidence of what you were saying, Russell Arnold. Survive. If you're there in the middle, you will get deliveries. Bit of a swing, hint of swing. Good bowling. But if Sri Lankan openers, if they manage to somehow survive out this period, there's runs to be scored.
Hey, give him some respect. Bowling well. Good covering of grass, 4 mil with gold. But compared to the other day, it's burnt off. Marks the wear and tear from the. That's why I feel there will be grip. Spinners will be the game. Because there's so much grass, bounce. Because of cushion, all tends to bounce a little.
Down the leg, not collected properly, will allow an extra run also.
Now a couple of mistakes, Sri Lanka are up and running. Got to keep earlier on yourself a chance. Then it's about picking your moments and targeting a particular ball. Those extra runs that right. So some effect somewhere down the has been.
And again, good calling. Through. Could not hit the stumps. It's a very good over for Sri Lanka. 10 runs off the third one. 18 without loss.
আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি। আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি। মেহমান পাও পাও কি উপায়?
সিলেক্ট করো, অ্যাড করো, অর্ডার প্লেস করো।
ট্রিট দিতে আর দারুণ সব ডিল পেতে অর্ডার প্লিজ।
To be fairly a good start for Sri Lanka. Dhananjay De Silva and Kushal Mendes. Boundary each. Taskin to Dhananjay. Goes aerial, and here's the wicket they were looking for. Taskin Ahmed breaks through and gets the first wicket.
He's kept him going, so that was good from Shanto. He's usually given Taskin the 1 over and opted to swap him around. Now, right throughout his innings, Dhananjay De Silva has been looking to break free. Even the last ball of the previous over, the ball hit high on the bat, that extra bounce. the bowlers are getting on this pitch. We see that once again, and that's why he's not able to get the pace. Get over Shumasaka. The first wicket's fallen. De Silva's gone for 8. In for 1.
ভাড়া ভাই স্বপ্ন তো বড় লিমিট এত ছোট হইলে চলবে আনলিমিটেড লাইফ চলুক গ্রামীণ ফোনের মান্থলি প্ল্যানে এক প্ল্যানে 1 মাস
মেহমান পাও পাও কি উপায়
সিলেক্ট করো অ্যাড করো অর্ডার প্লেস করো
ট্রিট দিতে আর দারুণ সব ডিল পেতে অর্ডার প্লিজ
The wicket in the 4th over of the innings. Very first delivery of this over, in fact, was rising up on the batter, and that what brings Kamindu Mendes into the crease. Here's the wicket.
You get his timing right, though. That looked very easy. They sure are easy. Also, jump up too early and get yourself in a mud. Kamindu Mendes has looked very, very good at 3. Batting, the confidence showing. To stick with him while that door Pereira out of the squad last travel, but very tempted to continue the last T20 national for Srilanka before the T20 World Cup in June.
Well bowled. Just dip in front of the keeper, and that allows a boundary.
Wise, but he could do better. Kumar Das, body behind. Yes, he did bounce awkwardly. Just you. Whatever the runs they've got, come on the back of a bit of clumsiness. Bangladesh in the field. But seam movement, the angle in from Tuskin, it pitches and straighten. Everyone.
I'm angled in, but the previous delivery was actually quite impressive. Getting ball to move away from the left-handed batter.
What happens? Playing the angle out of the hand. Moves off the very late. That pace, hard to react. Talk about who's or the batters, you know what you're trying to do. Asking deserve better, particularly.
Oh, in control. Very much in control. Finds the gap. Very good stroke to get his first boundary. Kamindu Mendes.
And on top of the bounce, lanes into it, doesn't try to hit too hard. So good to watch. Back of a lane. Mendes and the other top order batters of Sri Lanka has crisp.
The two Mendeses, Kushal and Kamindu, in the middle, formed a very good partnership in the second T20I, 66 between them. We're hoping for something like that in this one.
Back over the wicket, Tuskin, the left hand.
Goes full, but he times it even better. Finds the gap yet again, same region. Back-to-back boundaries for Kamindu Mendes. It makes it 12 runs of the over. After 4, Sri Lanka are 30 for 1.
ভাড়া ভাই স্বপ্ন তো বড় লিমিট এত ছোট হইলে চলবে আনলিমিটেড লাইফ চলুক গ্রামীণ ফোনের মান্থলি প্ল্যানে এক প্ল্যানে 1 মাস
মেহমান পাও পাও কি উপায়
সিলেক্ট করো অ্যাড করো অর্ডার প্লেস করো
ট্রিট দিতে আর দারুণ সব ডিল পেতে অর্ডার প্লিজ
Samarawickrama, Asalanka and Matthews to follow, all in good touch. Now a spinner we brought in action.
Mahdi Hassan, 2 overs of the power play remain. Both teams have been big on the fact that they want better pitches, they want good pitches where there's pace and bounce. Because on your travels, that's what you counter. Want your players to be ready with skills. Now, if I highlight something, Dhananjay De Silva earlier on, there's extra bounce on this pitch. Hitting you higher on the pads or the bat. No timing at all. Oh, he's got that over. A spinner introduced and Mendes again breaking free. We've seen this happen right throughout the T20 internationals. The moment the ball bounces a bit more, you don't get your timing. You're unable to beat the field. That freedom doesn't come by you. That's why playing on these pitches will make and how to ride that bounce and bring in different options for your runs. Then when we looked at dismissal, the shot, a bread and butter shot that he played. But there was no timing. You higher on the bat and you're in trouble. So those are the skills, those are the changes the coaches, both teams play spin dominant. Want to bring back of a length, your feet are not moving. Oh, high on the bat, his bat is not in control at all. That's why both teams are big on playing on slightly different conditions to improve your game. Ride the bounce.
This partnership already 17 of 9. Got the tempo going and really shows the difference, the confidence in the batters. The ones who've been getting runs, they've got runs under their belt.
Massive delivery. Just the over for 5 runs. He's got in 3 dots. He's got to make sure he doesn't concede a boundary. Mahdi Hassan.
And he doesn't. 5 runs. Good comeback from Mahdi in this over. 5, Sri Lanka, 35 for 1.
ভাড়া ভাই স্বপ্ন তো বড় লিমিট এত ছোট হইলে চলবে আনলিমিটেড লাইফ চলুক গ্রামীণ ফোনের মান্থলি প্ল্যানে এক প্ল্যানে 1 মাস